back. I'm Chef Portia, and welcome back to my Farmers Market Live. Today, we're going to work on these snap peas that I showed you guys at the Farmers Market. So we're actually going to do a tempura. So these will be great in salads. These will be great in a stir fry. But I just wanted to show you how to do a tempura. So I have some oil here heating up. Here are my snap peas, and I'm just going to trim those. So you see here we have kind of like a tougher end and then a more tender end. I kind of like to keep that on, but you can take it off if you like. I'm going to cut that off. So I'm going to just trim those, do a few of those at a time into my trash, and then just keep these with the other ones here. Oops, line those up, and then cut that tough end off. Let's see here, one more. There it is. All right, get rid of those ends. So, how are we going to make this? I'm actually just going to do a very, very, very simple tempura. It is going to be a combination just of flour and sparkling water. I put these to the side for a moment. So, I'm going to actually make my own sparkling water. So, I have this here. This does water. It also is kind of fun because it'll also sparkle up other beverages. So, if you have like lemonade, things like that, it'll do that for you as well. So, I'm just going to go ahead, give this a few pumps. I already got it started. But as you can see, that CO2 is creating my sparkling water. I'm going to disconnect and go ahead and get that going. So in here I have some flour. I'm going to add a bit of salt. So it's going to be equal parts flour and sparkling water, or just a little bit less sparkling water. We're going to do, sometimes it just depends on how many bubbles you have going on, how much water you use. So half a cup and half a cup. I'm going to start with, and then we'll see if we need any more, if we need to, add some more flour. But that's just a really good place to start, half and half. Okay, so I'm just going to whisk that together, and just kind of little by little, I'm going to add kind of half of it, and then a little bit more, and we'll just see. So actually it's going to take a little bit of time for this to actually thicken up to where you want it to be. Go, and go ahead and continue to mix that. So salt, flour, there's several different, not just one tempura recipe. I just use regular all-purpose flour. There's tempura flours you can use to make your batter, but here we go. Here's kind of what it's looking like. It's not super thick or even super thin, but it's going to clean, my vegetables are going to stick to that. I'm going to leave it at that. Then what I'm going to do is test my oil. So your oil should be at a frying temperature of about 350. So let's see where we're at. I think 350 to 375 is fine. About 340. There we go. So what you can do is you can take a little bit of, I think we're there. Little bit of your batter. You drop it in. If you don't have a thermometer, just to see if it starts to fry up, you're good, you're ready to go. So it's not going to really brown. If you've had tempura vegetables or shrimp or whatever, you see it's nice. It's still nice and crispy, but you're not looking for things to get like beautiful golden brown. All right, so let's get some of those vegetables. And I'm going to get this out of the way. I'm going to drop those in here into the batter. And we're not going to overcrowd my pan. So just kind of mix those in to the batter. All right, you can use tongs or you can use your fingers, but I'm just gonna use tongs today. As you can see how it clings, that batter is really clinging to my veg. All right, so I'm gonna drop that in gently. To say drop, I mean place it in. So these are great for, whatever vegetable you have. For sweet potato yams, you can do onions. You have really great onion rings. These make amazing onion rings. Whatever vegetable you like, green beans. These are the snap peas, some zucchini. Whatever, some carrots. So this is a really great way to make a nice tempura. Alright, so I have my spider. That's going to be for making sure that these get out of here pretty quickly. They only take about a minute or so, maybe 2 minutes. You're looking for these just to, for that batter just to kind of really solidify on there. You can really see it start to puff up. So see that? You can see what it's doing here. So that's my tempura. So I'm going to go ahead and pull these out. I'm going to place them on a rack. They are going to drain, add a little bit of salt to them, and then I'm also going to show you guys. So here's what they are. I put them on a rack, paper towel, and a tray. I'm going to make a little bit of a dipping sauce here too in the meantime. So here I have some soy sauce. I'm going to add some sesame oil. Also some sambal, so something nice and spicy, whatever you like. I like sambal personally. And a little bit of ponzu, so a little bit of acid to that. There we go. I'm just going to whisk that together. All right, put a little bit of salt on these guys on the tempura. So look at, nice. I don't know if you can hear that crunch. That's what you're looking for. That dipping sauce is hot. Perfect. So, use that tempura with the flour, the seltzer water that I did with my own soda water maker. Of course, you can buy it. A little bit of salt in there. But again, we've got those beautiful crispy snap peas that I picked up at the farmer's market. Little dipping sauce. So I like it, like I said, with the sambal. But you guys, there's no hard and fast rules with dipping sauce, I find. You could just, have something salty, that's the soy sauce. Have something with the, oh, you can hear it. Okay, thanks. Have something spicy, I like the sambal. You could use, a chili paste, whatever you have on hand. Chili crunch, the sesame oil, which is a nice earthy sort of toasty flavor. Here you go. Okay, one more because it was pretty yum. Thank you guys. Thanks for watching. I'm going to go ahead and repost. I hope you have a great day. Hope you try this. Let me know. It's a super easy tempura. Again, yeah, some tempura recipes you'll find will have egg whites, some with cornstarch. This one, super easy, 2 ingredients plus salt, and you're good to go. All right, thanks. Have a great one. Thanks for watching.